So I made about $300 day trading today, and this trade today was actually not alerted in our private group, and I'm going to explain why I didn't alert this trade. The main reason was because it wasn't part of my normal trading strategy and my usual style. Therefore, I didn't want to put you guys at risk of taking a kind of a higher risk trade because it's not what I usually do. But I seen it as a great opportunity, and I knew that I knew how to manage that trade, but I didn't want to present a trade to you guys that you may not be familiar with or not familiar with me giving you guys. But anyways, the trade today was on Meta. So I'm going to show you guys what I seen on Meta. So when we go to the hourly time frame, I had a few key levels for Meta that I was watching. Alrighty, so we had this nice support level right here at about 411. So we have this support level at about 411, and in early trading I've seen Meta is breaking below this level, and I figured, okay, maybe I'll take Meta if it breaks below this level, comes back, retests, and starts to head back down. This was a key area that we were able to break up above yesterday, but now I seen, okay, it looks like we're starting to lose this area. But I'll show you guys where my mindset kind of changed with this. So if we go to the opening bell, we can see Meta opened up very aggressively to the upside. So it had this very, very strong move to the upside. And my short idea that I had earlier was kind of invalidated. So I was like, okay, Meta looks very strong. The volume looks very strong. And I want to take trade with Meta, but I need to find a good area. So I figured, okay, either I find a retrace. So if we retrace to this area, then I can take a long position here, or I can take a short position, possibly if we start to reject this supply level up here. So I was patient, but I'm going to show you guys why I didn't take either of those trades, and I entered actually a little bit earlier. So Meta had this nice green candle, and it started to trend even higher, and it's around 520 at this point. But this is where I shorted Meta, and I'm gonna show you guys why. So once this green candle was made, a new demand zone was built, and it was around like 515. So we had a new demand level that was built around right here. And at this point, I was like, okay, maybe if Meta retraces to this 515, 516, maybe I'll take a long position. But then I turned on my moving averages, and I noticed Meta is actually testing two moving averages at the same time, the 10-day moving average and the 20-day moving average. And I'm not usually someone who trades the moving averages, or our SMAs or our EMAs. But if I see a stock is at a level where it's testing two moving averages at the same time, then that is, sometimes we see resistance there. And I didn't want to, I figured, okay, maybe I'll take Meta if it goes a little bit higher, but at this level, it's hard for me not to take a short position, especially because we had reports that came out this morning where it showed the economy looked like it was cooling down a little bit, and the jobs market was slowing down a little bit, and I seen that as a little bit negative. So I figured, hey, we could see a nice retracement at this level. So I took a short position right when we started to test 520. So I seen 520 as a strong key area as well. So once we started to test the 520 right there, I took a short position right here. And as you guys will see, it was not a straightforward trade. This thing started to trend down, and then I think it came back up to that 520, and I was still holding because I was getting a little greedy. I was looking for us to test maybe around 511, but then we came back down, and once we went to around $214, once we went to down to about $214 or $514 around right here, or $515, that's when I took my profits for this trade. And if I did like a quick recap of what I think about this, I like it. Usually I don't trade moving averages, but like I said before, if I see a moving average that's either at a demand zone or it's either at a supply level or two moving averages at the same time, I just know that there is a strong chance that we might see resistance or we might see support at that levels. If you guys turn on your moving averages and you back test, you'll see stocks react to multiple moving averages if they all line up. So I would say this trade, it's not part of my normal plan, but I have been putting the moving averages on my charts and just using it as a second confluence with my supply and demand zones. So $300, not a bad day. And I'll see you guys in trading tomorrow. Thanks for watching the video, guys.